The longer he plays, the more his value diminishes.
Yeah.
And his legacy. It gets tainted.
And I agree with OP. The longer this goes, the more his legacy gets diminished. Because the more he expects people to look at him or view him the same as they did 10, 15 years ago. And he's not that player anymore.
The NBA may have been watching the wrong drama this entire time. Everyone has been obsessed with one question: where will LeBron James play next? But what if that was never the real story? What if, behind closed doors, the Lakers had already made up their minds? Some believe the franchise didn't suddenly lose LeBron. They quietly started preparing for life without him. And if that theory is true, it completely changes everything people thought they knew about the end of this era. So, did LeBron walk away from the Lakers? Or did the Lakers decide they were finally ready to move on first? The answer may be far more shocking than anyone expected.
He under contract with the Lakers now.
But what did I say? The Lakers are going to be like, really now? Well, we're going to hold your son hostage.
Then former Lakers head coach Byron Scott dropped a comment that completely changed the conversation. He didn't question LeBron James' greatness or his legacy. Instead, he pointed to something much bigger. Scott suggested that the moment the Lakers committed to Luka Doncic as the face of the franchise, LeBron's chapter in Los Angeles was effectively over. According to his view, the organization simply let LeBron leave on his own terms instead of creating a messy public split. And if Byron Scott's theory is accurate, this wasn't a last-minute decision. It had been unfolding behind the scenes for years. Once you start connecting the dots, the entire timeline begins to tell a very different story.
So you bring up the Bronny thing with Cleveland. So what's more important to LeBron today? Is it winning another championship, playing with his son, or finishing off his legacy?
None of that. The championship already out the window. He's not going to catch anybody, whoever it was. He's not going to catch Kobe. He's not going to catch Jordan. He damn sure ain't catching Bill Russell. Okay? This is about controlling narrative. That's all it is. It's come down to.
LeBron James transformed the Lakers the moment he arrived. Before he even played a game, ticket demand surged, jersey sales exploded, and Los Angeles was suddenly the center of the basketball world again. A year later, the Lakers acquired Anthony Davis, captured an NBA championship, and returned to the top of the league. Love him or criticize him, LeBron's impact is undeniable. But every dynasty reaches a turning point, and NBA franchises can't afford to think with emotion. They have to plan 5, sometimes even 10 years ahead, because waiting too long to pass the torch can set an organization back for years.
Because I damn near want to agree with you, but I don't.
So you think he can still get one?
No, I didn't say that either.
Okay.
You said there was three scenarios.
Yeah, 3 scenarios I gave you.
And the winning the championship,
playing with his son.
I think that's out the window.
Finish his career and legacy.
He played with his son.
He played with his son already. So it might be the latter. I just don't think that at his age right now, what he's been able to accomplish in this league, and I agree with OP, the longer this goes, the more his legacy gets diminished. Because the more he expects people to look at him or view him the same as they did 10, 15 years ago. And he's not that player anymore. You know, so you got to really find out what's important to him at this particular time. I mean, we can all talk about the love of the game and that you're going to continue to play until, you know, they take that jersey off of you. But at some point in time, you don't also want to go out with it being tainted. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he's kind of getting into that gray area right now.
Then Luka Doncic changed everything. The moment the Lakers acquired him, they weren't just adding another superstar. They were investing in their next franchise cornerstone. Luka isn't a one-year solution. He's a player you expect to build around for the next decade. That instantly shifted the Lakers' priorities. The focus was no longer on maximizing LeBron James' remaining seasons, but on building around Luka's prime. From roster moves and contracts to trades and draft picks, everything suddenly started revolving around the new face of the franchise.
He will not win another championship. Period.
But hypothetically,
unless he pulls a Patrick Ewing. You know, get a ring as an ambassador for a team. Congratulations, Pat, by the way. Oh, yeah, because he got the coaching job with the Wizards.
Assistant coaching job
he just got the job.
Washington
But he's
Wizards.
not winning another ring.
Yeah, I'm agree with OP on that. I just don't see a scenario right now where he can go to a team that has a chance to win a championship.
According to Byron Scott, that's when the writing was on the wall. He praised LeBron James' incredible longevity, acknowledging that almost no player in NBA history has performed at such a high level in his 40s. Scott's point wasn't about LeBron's ability, it was about everything that comes with signing him. In his view, teams aren't just evaluating the player, they're evaluating the entire package. Rich Paul, clutch sports, non-stop media attention, trade rumors, national TV debates, and the pressure surrounding every roster move. Whether that's fair or not, Scott believes front offices have to factor it in. He argued the league has changed. Years ago, franchises cleared cap space, and owners chased meetings just to land LeBron. Now, with LeBron at 41, executives face a different question. How much do you invest in a superstar who may have only 1 or 2 elite seasons left? Scott says that's simply how the NBA works. Time eventually changes every legend's leverage. Even Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Tim Duncan weren't exceptions. Dirk Nowitzki went through it. So did every all-time great. No matter how legendary your resume becomes, every franchise eventually starts planning for the future. Byron Scott believes the Lakers reached that point with LeBron James before the rest of the NBA realized it. Supporters of Scott's theory point to the Lakers' recent moves, especially their reported willingness to invest heavily in Austin Reeves. To many, it wasn't just about the money. It signaled a long-term vision built around Luka Doncic and younger talent, not a 41-year-old superstar. Then came LeBron's contract situation. Rather than rushing into another long-term extension, the Lakers let things unfold naturally. Some analysts believe that wasn't accidental. Instead of creating a public split with one of the greatest players in NBA history, the organization may have quietly prepared for the future while allowing LeBron to control the narrative of his own departure, a move some see as a masterclass in managing a historic transition. Of course, not everyone agrees with Byron Scott's theory. Many fans argue people are reading too much into standard front office decisions. They point to the NBA's stricter salary cap rules and the second apron, which have forced contenders to make difficult financial choices. One major contract can reshape an entire roster. Scott doesn't dispute that, but he believes it's about more than money. In his view, signing LeBron James also brings non-stop media attention, constant scrutiny, and pressure around every decision. Some owners welcome that spotlight, others value stability. Scott also raised Bronny James, whose historic father-son partnership with LeBron became one of the NBA's most unforgettable moments. While many celebrated it, others questioned whether basketball decisions could become tied to family priorities. Scott suggested some front offices may quietly consider those factors, even if nobody outside the league truly knows how those conversations unfold. It's important to separate speculation from confirmed fact. No NBA executive has publicly said these concerns stop teams from pursuing LeBron James. Every franchise values different things. Some embrace the spotlight LeBron brings: jersey sales, packed arenas, TV ratings, sponsors, and global attention. Others prioritize long-term flexibility. That's why Luka Doncic changes the equation. Entering his prime, Luka represents the Lakers' future, and every move now revolves around maximizing his championship window over the next decade, not LeBron's remaining seasons. It's the same cycle every dynasty eventually faces. The Celtics, Spurs with Tim Duncan, Dallas with Dirk Nowitzki, and one day even Stephen Curry's Golden State Warriors all faced the reality of passing the torch. That's why Byron Scott's comments resonated. Some believe Luka wasn't just another superstar acquisition. He marked the beginning of a new Lakers era. If that's true, LeBron's exit wasn't a shock. It was simply the final chapter of a legendary run. His Lakers legacy, a championship and unforgettable performances, is secure. But front offices don't build around memories. They build around future titles. Whether the Lakers made the right call will ultimately depend on one thing: results. And now the biggest question belongs to you. Did the Lakers move on from LeBron James at exactly the right time? Or did they let a legend walk away too soon? Drop your opinion in the comments below. We want to hear every side of the debate. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe to Hoop Lab, and turn on notifications so you never miss the biggest NBA stories, hidden narratives, and controversies. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.